11th phase of the AIADMK organizational election enters third day. Several AIADMK cadres file nominations. CFO of Mumbai-based firm confesses on the illegal amount of 214 crore rupees routed to Kalenya TV. Final investigation on the case to commence on June 1st. Tamil Nadu government pays floral tributes to the statue of freedom fighter Dheeran Chinnamalai to mark his birth anniversary. The news in detail. The follow-up on the 2G spectrum case, which has caused a Himalayan loss to the nation's exchequer, has stated that a senior official of a Mumbai-based firm has confessed with a special CBI court in Delhi on the illegal amount of 214 crore rupees routed to Kalenya TV. The final investigation on the case will commence from the 1st of June, sources said. Statements concerning the 2G spectrum case has been taken from the witness belonging to the government side, and the CBI Special Court is recording the statements given by those alleged in the case. Meanwhile, Mitesh, the Chief Financial Officer of Cineyug, a Mumbai-based firm, has registered his statement on the 2G spectrum scam. He confessed with the special court that the amount to the tune of 214 crore rupees was illegally routed to Kalenya TV. During the day's inquiry, A. Rajaram had appeared. As the statements from all those involved in the 2G scam has been recorded, Justice O.P. Saini has posted the commencement of the final hearing from the 1st of June, sources said. Several AIADMK cadres today filed the nomination on the third day of the 11th phase of the party's organizational election. The 11th phase of election is being held for 25 districts to elect the office bearers of the party. Ms. Jaya had already announced that the 14th phase election would start from the 11th of December 2014. Accordingly, 10 phases of elections are over and the 11th phase is being held to elect the office bearers for the AIADMK in 25 districts across Tamil Nadu. On the third day of the 11th phase of elections today, the party cadres filed their nominations with the concerned election in charge in districts including Madurai, Thoothukudi and Kanyakumari. The 12th phase will commence tomorrow and will be held till the 20th of this month for 25 districts. Floral tributes were paid to freedom fighter Dheeran Chinnamalai on behalf of the Tamil Nadu government to mark his birth anniversary. Ministers P. Palaniyappan, P. Thangamani, S. P. Velumani paid floral tributes to the statue of Dheeran Chinnamalai on behalf of the AIADMK in Chennai. On behalf of various organizations, including the Tamil Nadu Kongu Ilaiyar Peravai, floral tributes were paid to the freedom fighter.
Dheeran Chinnamalaiku சிலை அமைத்து கொடுத்த அந்த மக்கள் முதலில் அம்மாவருக்கு கோடான நன்றியும், வாடநிலையில் மணிமண்டபமும் சிலை அமைத்த அந்த அம்மா அவர்களுக்கும், சங்கையில் சிலை அமைத்த அம்மா அவர்களுக்கும் தமிழ்நாடு கொங்கு இளைஞர் பேரவை கோடான கோடி நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன்.
தீரன் சின்னமலை சுதந்திர போராட்ட தியாகிங்கிறதை உலகத்துக்கு எடுத்து காட்டினது மக்கள் முதல்வர் அம்மா அவர்கள். நம்முடைய ஓடாநிலையிலே சங்கேரி கோட்டையிலே சிலை அமைத்து மிகப்பெரிய கொங்கு மண்டலத்தினுடைய புகழையும் பெருமையும் சேர்த்தி கொடுத்தது நம்ம மக்கள் முதல்வர் அம்மா தான். இந்த கொங்கு மண்டலத்துக்கும் இந்த தமிழகத்துக்கும் மீண்டும் நிரந்தர முதல்வர் அம்மா தான்ங்கிறதை தீரன் சின்னமலை பேரவை சார்பில் கூறிக்கொள்கிறோம்.
On behalf of the Tamil Nadu government, Ministers B. Valarmati, T.K.M. Chinnaya, S. Gokula Indra, K.T. Rajendra Balaji, B.V. Ramana and S. Abdul Rahim paid their respects to Dheeran Chinnamalai on his birth anniversary. On the orders of the People's Chief Ms. Jaya, floral tributes were paid at his memorial in Erode district. The Tamil Nadu government, which follows a path forged by the People's Chief Ms. Jaya, is all set to implement the Kudimangalam Integrated Drinking Water Project at an estimate of 56 crore rupees near Udumalai in Tirupur district. Deputy Speaker of the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly and the concerned officials inspected the works for the Integrated Drinking Water Project. They have also asked the concerned workers to expedite the work. The Kudimangalam Integrated Drinking Water Project has been implemented to provide potable water to the 3 panchayats which come under the 23 panchayats and Udumalai Union Council of Kudimangalam Union near Udumalai in Tirupur district. The Tamil Nadu government, which follows the path forged by the People's Chief Ms. Jaya, had already sanctioned a sum of 56 crore rupees towards the implementation of the project. Following this, the works for the same were underway. Meanwhile, the Deputy Speaker of the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly, Pollachi Jayaraman, AIADMK's Member of Parliament C. Mahendran and other concerned officials inspected the ongoing works of the project. In order to supply potable water to the people at the earliest, the concerned officials have been asked to expedite the works. Concurrently, the Tamil Nadu government has allotted a sum of 2 crore 69 lakh rupees for constructing an office for the Kudimangalam Panchayat Union. The Bhumi Puja for the Social Welfare Hall to be constructed at an estimate of 30 lakh rupees and the Kudimangalam Panchayat Union office was conducted. The Forest Department of the Tamil Nadu government has announced 3 lakh rupees solatium to the family of one Vijay Kumar of the Nilgiris district who died after being attacked by a wild elephant. Vijay Kumar, who works in the tea estate, was attacked by a wild elephant while he was on his way back home in a two-wheeler on the 15th of this month near Nelliyalam village in the Nilgiris district. Vijay Kumar died on the spot. A case has been filed in this regard, even as the victim's body was sent to the government hospital for post-mortem. Efforts are on to drive back the elephant into the forest region. Meanwhile, the district revenue officer today handed over a financial assistance of 3 lakh rupees on behalf of the forest department to Kamala Devi, wife of Vijay Kumar. His family thanked the people's chief Ms. Jaya and the Tamil Nadu government for the cash aid. The Tamil Nadu government today filed a reply petition challenging the Kerala government's petition in pressing the Central Industrial Security Force for guarding the Mullai Periyar Dam site. The Kerala government was against pressing deploying the CISF for security work at the Mullai Periyar Dam site. Challenging the petition of the Kerala government, the Tamil Nadu government filed a reply petition with the Supreme Court today. In the petition, it was mentioned that the officers of the Tamil Nadu government posted at the dam site did not have the required security and that Kerala was causing hindrance to the Tamil Nadu government in taking up the maintenance work of the dam. Citing the above reasons, the Tamil Nadu government stated that it was pertinent to have the CISF appointed at the dam site. Hurriyat leader Masrat Alam was arrested by the Jammu and Kashmir police this morning at his home in Srinagar. Alam, along with fellow Hurriyat leaders Syed Ali Shah Gilani and Peer Saifullah, were booked under the UAPA for allegedly raising pro-Pakistan slogans and waving the country's flag at a rally on Wednesday. Alam on Thursday said that he had not hoisted a Pakistan flag himself, which he said was held by some others in the crowd. Alam was released last month in the BJP-PDP government after an incarceration of 4.5 years under a string of consecutive Public Safety Act cases. A senior police official told that Alam would be the only resistance leader to be arrested over the flag row. The Hurriyat had called for a Tral Chalo rally to protest the killing of a 24-year-old civilian by the army in an alleged gun battle earlier in the week. Police and CRPF have been deployed and restrictions have been put in place to foil the march. Late on Thursday, Alam and Gilani were put under house arrest to prevent them from leading a rally to Tral. Meanwhile, pitched battles were fought on the streets of Srinagar afternoon when supporters of the Hurriyat conference clashed with police, resulting in injury to about a dozen people, including 2 policemen. Clashes broke out between protesters and security forces soon after the Friday prayers concluded at the historic Jamia Masjid in Nawata area of the city. Reports of stone pelting were also received from Tral and adjoining areas. Yemen's Vice President and Prime Minister Khaled Baha has urged Houthi fighters to end their offensive aimed at taking over the south, especially the port city of Aden. Baha called it a goodwill gesture that could open the door to peace initiatives in the country that has been devastated by a power struggle between backers of President Abd Rabbu Mansour Hadi and the Houthis. Speaking in the Saudi capital of Riyadh, Baha also called on the international community to intervene to end the crisis. Baha, who was recently appointed by Hadi, told reporters that resolving the country's humanitarian crisis remained his government's top priority. Baha added that the international community has to intervene urgently so citizens can live in an appropriate way and in order to end a catastrophe. He also called on renegade army units to drop their support for the Houthis. Baha would only initiate talks once the Houthis and allied army units loyal to former President Ali Abdullah Saleh had withdrawn from Aden. The comments by Baha came as a UN Special Advisor on Yemen, Jamal Ben Omar, resigned from his role trying to mediate an end to the crisis. The UN has warned that the country is facing a major humanitarian crisis with about 10.6 million people facing a shortage of food and 4.8 million living in emergency conditions. The conflict has killed more than 700 people and injured 2,760, according to the UN. In a fresh development, the Supreme Court allowed a plea to appoint CBI SP Vivek Priyadarshi to head a new team to investigate the IPL spot fixing scam. A further probe will be launched against former IPL COO Sundar Raman, and the three-judge committee will freshly look into the IPL scam. The Supreme Court also accepted the committee's request for taking services of 2G scam investigator and CBI Superintendent of Police Vivek Priyadarshi for probing the matter. The Apex Court had earlier asked the committee to determine the quantum of punishment due to Chennai Super Kings enthusiast Gurunath Mayappan, Rajasthan Royals and its co-owner Raj Kundra for betting on IPL 6 games.